Keratin, a protein in your body that forms hair, nails, and the outer layer of skin. But that's not all. In nature, this protein has been forged, refined, and sharpened for mass weaponry and destruction in some of the most formidable creatures alive. These animals aren't to be trifled with. Born with a primal instinct to spear, gore, and slice their adversaries at any given chance, their horns are not mere decorations, but lethal tools honed by evolution itself. Some curve like scythes, others spiral like twisted blades, and a few are razor-sharp, designed for a single purpose: to leave enemies bloodied and beaten. Meet the deadliest horned animals on the planet. First off, let's get something over with. Never be in close proximity with an injured or threatened Gemsbok, because I promise you, their spear accuracy is like nothing you've seen before. With their long, straight, and razor-sharp horns, the Gemsbok, also known as the oryx, can become one of the deadliest horned animals on the planet when it feels provoked. Native to the deserts of southern Africa, the Gemsbok's horns can reach over 3 feet in length. They aren't just for show. When defending against predators or rivals, these horns turn into lethal weapons, capable of piercing thick hide and even bone. Their accuracy is so sharp that they're often known to impale lions and other large predators who mistake them as easy prey. And if you're wondering how powerful they are, some accounts even compare their horn strikes to a full-force spear thrown with precision, quick, deadly, and often fatal. In moments of self-defense or intense threat, the Gemsbok will lower its head and charge with remarkable speed and force. But what's unique about these animals is their fighting strategy. They don't just rely on brute strength. Instead, they can angle their horns in a way that maximizes impact, often aiming directly at the most vulnerable points of their attacker. In a desert landscape where survival means outsmarting and outlasting some of the world's toughest animals, these antelopes have evolved to be smart fighters. Interestingly, Gemsbok can also be aggressive towards each other, especially males competing for dominance or territory. These duels can look almost ceremonial at first, but they can quickly escalate. Often, the fight ends with one Gemsbok injured or backing down, but there have been instances where these duels turn deadly, ending with a single precise stab from a horn. So, next time you're in southern Africa and see a Gemsbok, admire it from afar. Its horns aren't just ornamental, they're the Gemsbok's secret weapon, designed by nature to be used with deadly efficiency. And trust me, you don't want to be on the receiving end of those spears. Now, let's talk about the Addax, an animal you might not think twice about if you just caught a glimpse. But don't let its calm demeanor fool you. When threatened, the Addax can be a beast with a built-in spiral spear that's capable of taking down predators and protecting itself against perceived threats, even humans. Native to the Sahara Desert, the Addax is an antelope with horns that twist into striking spirals, reaching up to 3 feet in length. These horns aren't just for decoration, they're precision weapons that the Addax knows how to use. Their horn structure provides added advantage because the spiral shape creates a corkscrew effect, which can intensify the impact on an attacker, making their strikes especially effective. Unfortunately, this aggression and power make the Addax a target for poaching. The beauty of their horns is highly valued in illegal wildlife markets, and poachers often seek them out, despite their dwindling population. But poaching only fuels their aggression. A stressed or injured Addax becomes even more defensive and unpredictable. Their protective instincts kick in, making them formidable opponents when their survival is at stake. Despite their natural fierceness, Addax populations have been driven to near extinction, with only small groups surviving in the wild today. The Sable Antelope is another horned powerhouse you'd be wise to steer clear of. Known for their strikingly curved, scimitar-like horns that can grow up to 5 feet long, Sable Antelope are not only visually impressive, but also formidable opponents when they feel threatened. Don't let their sleek, muscular build and elegant coat fool you. This animal combines strength, speed, and weapon-like horns that make it one of the deadliest antelopes on the planet. The males, especially, are highly territorial and can be incredibly aggressive when defending their space or a potential mate. When a sable antelope charges, it lowers its head, aiming those sharp, backward-curving horns toward its attacker, and uses all its weight and speed to deliver a forceful and precise strike. In some cases, Those horns can puncture deeply enough to be fatal for would-be predators or rivals, turning the tide of a fight instantly. What makes the sable's horns especially dangerous is their structure and shape. The curve allows the antelope to slash upward with immense power, creating an almost hooking effect that makes it difficult for an opponent to escape. This same horn structure makes the sable highly effective at warding off other aggressive animals or defending its young. While sable antelope don't typically view humans as threats, a startled or cornered sable won't hesitate to defend itself. Its large size, up to 500 pounds, and sharp reflexes make it a force to be reckoned with. The combination of strength, speed, and those iconic sweeping horns has earned the sable antelope a reputation as an animal that, when provoked, becomes an unyielding adversary. Whether defending its territory or protecting itself from a perceived threat, the sable is more than equipped to stand its ground with deadly efficiency. The yak's horns are among the most formidable weapons in the wild, known for their deadly power and precision. Curving upward to over 3 feet in length, these sharp, thick horns are more than just a defensive tool. They are a survival mechanism. With tips that can puncture flesh and bone, a single strike from a yak's horns can be lethal to any threat. When provoked or defending its territory, the yak charges with incredible force, aiming its horns to deliver a blow that can inflict serious, often fatal, injuries. Even large predators like snow leopards and wolves keep their distance, knowing that a charging yak with its horns lowered is a force not to be underestimated. Beyond their deadly horns, yaks are well suited to the unforgiving Himalayan and Tibetan landscapes. With thick, shaggy coats, they are built to survive extreme cold and high altitudes where oxygen is scarce. Standing up to 6 feet tall and weighing over 1,000 pounds, yaks are equipped with powerful legs that help them navigate rocky, uneven terrain with surprising agility. This rugged build allows them to thrive in environments that few other animals can endure, but it's their horns that truly set them apart as a dominant force. During mating season, these horns become tools of aggression in violent clashes between male yaks as they battle for dominance and territory. The same horns that protect them from predators become instruments of battle, leading to injuries or even death among rivals. The yak's horns serve as both a weapon and a symbol of strength in one of the world's harshest habitats, making this creature a true powerhouse of the mountains. The wildebeest, often called the gnu, is one of Africa's most iconic and powerful creatures. Instantly recognizable by its muscular build, shaggy mane, and, most importantly, its deadly horns. Found across the plains and savannas of Africa, particularly in regions like the Serengeti, wildebeests are built for both endurance and strength. Standing up to 4.5 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing over 600 pounds, they're remarkably resilient animals, known for their ability to cover vast distances in search of food and water during their famous migrations. The true power of the wildebeest, however, lies in its horns. Curving outward, upward, and then inward, the horns of a wildebeest can grow up to 2.5 feet in length. Designed for both offense and defense, these horns are razor-sharp and capable of delivering lethal blows. When confronted by a predator or rival, a wildebeest will lower its head, charge, and thrust its horns forward with incredible force. This move can puncture, gouge, or even crush an opponent, making the wildebeest's horns a formidable deterrent to any predator bold enough to approach. Encounters between wildebeests and Africa's top predators, particularly lions, are a dramatic and dangerous dance. Although lions are apex predators, wildebeests don't go down without a fight. When a lion ambushes a wildebeest, it risks facing the full power of those deadly horns. In a swift counterattack, a wildebeest may pivot and aim its horns toward the lion, often landing powerful thrusts that can lead to serious injuries or even force the predator to retreat. Despite the threats they face, wildebeests rely on their strength, speed, and the power of their horns to defend themselves and navigate the dangers of the African plains. This combination of physical endurance and deadly weaponry has allowed the wildebeest to survive and thrive in an ecosystem where only the toughest endure. The bighorn sheep may look gentle at a glance, but it's one of nature's toughest mountain warriors. Found across the rugged cliffs and rocky slopes of North America, bighorn sheep are built for survival in some of the harshest terrains. A mature ram stands up to 3.5 feet at the shoulder and can weigh over 300 pounds, with powerful muscles and a sure-footedness that helps it navigate steep, dangerous landscapes with ease. But the true power of the bighorn sheep lies in its iconic spiraled horns. Weighing up to 30 pounds each, these thick, bone-hard horns grow over years and serve as both status symbols and weapons. In intense head-to-head battles, especially during the mating season, males clash in explosive collisions, their horns delivering blows strong enough to reverberate across the mountains. These powerful headbutts help establish dominance and earn the right to lead, with each impact absorbing incredible force that could break bone. When facing predators like mountain lions, a bighorn sheep's horns become life-saving tools. By charging and thrusting its horns with pinpoint accuracy, a bighorn can defend itself, inflicting serious wounds and forcing attackers to retreat. With their immense strength, skill, and deadly horns, bighorn sheep have earned their place as true survivors in North America's mountain landscapes. Rams with the largest, most impressive horns hold the highest ranks within the herd, establishing order and determining breeding rights. This hierarchy is essential for survival, as it reduces unnecessary fights and promotes cooperation within the herd. The horns, a symbol of age and strength, display a lifetime of experience and resilience, marking the bighorn as both a leader and protector. The water buffalo is a massive, powerful creature found in Asia, Australia, and parts of Africa. Known for its resilience, strength, and, in its wild state, unpredictable aggression. Standing nearly 6 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing up to 2,600 pounds, the water buffalo is built for survival in harsh conditions, with tough, thick skin and an incredibly muscular frame. But it's the buffalo's horns, which curve outward in sweeping arcs and can reach over 5 feet in length, that make it a true powerhouse. The wild water buffalo is famous for its aggression and will commonly charge even without being provoked or threatened. Their aggression and sheer size make the wild water buffalo the most dangerous bovine species to humans. Unlike many animals that retreat when sensing a threat, the water buffalo often takes an offensive stance, lowering its head and charging forward with incredible speed. A single thrust of those deadly horns can puncture and tear through flesh, inflicting severe injuries or even fatal blows to any creature in its path. In the face of predators like tigers or large packs of wild dogs, the water buffalo's horns serve as a crucial line of defense. With a powerful charge, they can fend off even the fiercest attackers, often goring them with enough force to drive them away or cause fatal injuries. Their sheer strength and aggressiveness make them an imposing presence in the wild, where even apex predators approach with caution. Among the world's bovine species, the wild water buffalo stands out as one of the most dangerous and unpredictable. Whether in conflict with predators or simply defending their territory, these massive animals are equipped to dominate, proving that in their world, sheer power and aggression rule the day. The bison, also known as the American buffalo, is one of North America's most powerful and iconic animals. Roaming the plains and grasslands in massive herds, bison can weigh over 2,000 pounds and stand up to 6 feet at the shoulder. Known for their imposing size and muscular build, they may look slow due to their seemingly lethargic movements, but these animals are deceptively fast. Bison have been observed running as fast as 65 to 70 kilometers per hour, easily outrunning humans. With this speed and size, bison are incredibly dangerous if threatened. The horns of a bison, though shorter than some other bovines, are no less lethal. These sharp, curved horns can reach lengths of up to 2 feet, built to pierce and crush with incredible force. When defending themselves or their herd, bison will lower their massive heads and charge with full force, often using their horns to lift and throw their target. A single charge from a bison can break bones and cause life-threatening injuries, making them an animal that should never be underestimated. Their unpredictable nature, combined with their massive build and lethal horns, makes them one of the continent's true heavyweights, ruling the plains with an undeniable presence and force. The Cape buffalo, often referred to as Black Death, is one of Africa's most feared and dangerous animals. Found throughout the savannas, grasslands, and woodlands of sub-Saharan Africa, this massive bovine can weigh up to 2,000 pounds and stands over 5 feet tall at the shoulder. Known for their unpredictable nature and fierce aggression, Cape buffalo are widely considered one of Africa's Big Five most dangerous animals, capable of defending themselves with brutal efficiency. The true power of the Cape buffalo lies in its horns, which are thick, sharp, and can span nearly 4 feet from tip to tip. The boss, the dense, shield-like base where the two horns meet, offers the buffalo additional protection during head-on charges and in brutal fights with predators. When threatened or agitated, a Cape buffalo will lower its head and charge with incredible force, often trampling or goring anything in its path. Even lions don't bother the Cape buffalo because the risk of getting hurt or killed is too high. Cape buffalo are known to protect themselves by attacking in large groups and are responsible for around 200 human deaths per year. When predators or humans come too close, Cape buffalo will often launch a coordinated aggressive attack using both their size and numbers to overwhelm. Lions that attempt to hunt Cape buffalo frequently face entire herds, which respond by charging with deadly intent, often injuring or killing their attackers. With their aggressive nature, immense strength, and deadly horns, Cape buffalo are one of the most formidable forces in the African wilderness. Their instinct to defend as a herd and their willingness to charge without hesitation make them an animal to be respected and feared. In their world, the Cape buffalo is an apex defender, ruling the savanna with both ferocity and power, marking them as one of the deadliest animals on the continent. The rhinoceros stands as the ultimate horned powerhouse, widely considered the apex horned animal due to its immense size, strength, and deadly potential. Found primarily in the grasslands and savannas of Africa and parts of Asia, rhinos are among the largest land animals, with some species weighing up to 5,000 pounds. With thick, armor-like skin and a formidable build, they are incredibly well equipped for defense. But it's their iconic horn that makes them truly dangerous. The rhino's horn, made of keratin, can grow up to 5 feet in length and is both sharp and solid, capable of puncturing and crushing with incredible force. When a rhino perceives a threat, it will often respond by lowering its head and charging with shocking speed, reaching up to 35 miles per hour. These charges are so strong that they can effortlessly destroy a car, using their horns to flip or crush it with ease. The rhino's charge is as much a display of dominance as it is a defensive maneuver. With its head down, horn aimed forward, and body propelled by muscular legs, a rhino can inflict fatal wounds in seconds. Encounters with other animals or even unwary humans can quickly turn lethal if the rhino feels cornered or threatened. As the apex horned animal, the rhino is a creature to be respected. Its combination of brute strength, speed, and a lethal horn makes it one of the most formidable forces in the animal kingdom. Rhinos rule their territories with unwavering authority, charging with deadly precision and reminding any challenger that they hold unmatched power in their domain. In the wild, horns are more than just a defense. They're a symbol of dominance, survival, and raw power. From the brute force of the rhino's charge to the Cape buffalo's fierce aggression, each of these horned animals commands respect. They are built to defend, to fight, and to survive, making them some of the deadliest forces in nature. Encounters with them are a stark reminder of the wild's raw, untamed strength.